Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Now, again, I know I have not been posting on here for quite often. Everything is on my second channel, basically from now on. I mean, like I said, I'm only going to post here if something like really important happens and whatever. And something did. Now, there's, by the way, if you want my second channel, link in the description below, but seriously, this time, for real. That's why I actually had sort of like a trigger warning like in the title of the video, because this video is gonna get dark. So like if if you're not into that kind of stuff, like not that you're not into, but like if you do get very triggered by this, I suggest you do not watch this video and just move on. I mean, there are recommendeds like right by the side if you're watching this on the computer. Just scroll down and watch some other video. But if you're still here, then here it goes. Pedophiles are on YouTube. Now, Shane Dawson has actually recently made a video on this. By the way, Shane Dawson's my hero. No, but seriously. Oh, not no, but shush. I'm gonna try not to joke in this video at all because I know it's usually like sort of like a funny little video, but it's that pedophiles watch videos on YouTube, and this is considered a conspiracy theory. Now, YouTube is a very, very huge website. Like, it's worldwide too, so obviously you'd expect all kinds of people to watch it. Like, if I say pedophiles are watching YouTube, it's basically sort of like saying, oh, hey, people with blonde hair, blue eyes watch YouTube and stuff like that. That's basically saying, because obviously many people, like serial killers, rapists, like people watch, like, are on this huge site. So yeah, it's not really that much of a surprise given the fact that it's such a huge website. Now, again, I'm going to try not to repeat myself because I'm so out of practice with just sitting here in the microphone. But what ends up happening is that if you just even type in webcam kids into the search bar on YouTube, you're going to come across a few videos. Now, the first video on the list is this little girl. Now, you may think that there's nothing wrong with this video, but as you can tell in the screenshot, it's just a little girl. But look at the view amount. Look at the views. Thousands, like hundreds of thousands of views on such a crappy little video. And most of them are pedophiles. Now, like I said, Shane Dawson has recently made a video about this, and like he raised awareness about this. So what he ends up doing is, like, many people actually went over to that video and they reported it, and not only they reported it, what I actually also ended up doing is like going on that video and like reporting the pedophiles, like on comments. For example, there was actually a comment I remember reporting that said something like, hey, this little girl's like really cute, how old is she? And there was like replies like, kill yourself pedo and whatever. And like, I mean, good props to those people, so like it's actually a really good thing. But like I just ended up reporting that person, and like people commented back to him. He's like, she's obviously young, like not your age. So that's actually a good thing that people are raising awareness. Now, I also sort of wanted to raise awareness on this kind of thing. Like, if you guys see a video of kids, don't immediately report the video. Like, do report the video, never mind, do report the video. But because most of those videos are forced. Now, in case you guys go out and like watch this video, that video on Webcam Kids is a forced video by the parents. The parents forced her little girl to just sit there so that some random guy living in a shack with one missing eye, 3 missing fingers, 4 missing toes, and half of his dick cut off with a rusty old axe could just fap to that. So if you're okay with your kids doing that, you have some serious problems, and you need to seek a mental institution and a high facility prison. So, because this is actually not that okay though, but that's one of the points. There's many out there videos that are similar to this that basically pedophiles find sexual enjoyment in. Now, it's just like simple little videos like children dancing, or like children cosplaying, or children just sitting there forced by their parents. I mean, you can tell that the little girl did not want to do that if you go and watch the video, but seriously, if you guys do end up, go report the video, report the users, like the people that are actually watching. So, just so all of you guys also know, that is one of the points in this video. Another point is basically what would happen if you drink bleach. Now, these are actually kind of random. I'm actually losing a friend to suicidal thoughts. Like, he has extremely dark thoughts. He's gone through hard times. His family is like, it's like really going low. So I'm just trying to socially help him as much as I can, because I cannot help him financially because, A, I'm poor. But he's, I mean, he is pretty stable right now, and what ends up happening is he's just like, hey man, I just want to end it all. Like, life is getting really tough and whatever. And so, like, he's just even told me how he's gonna do it. He's like, hey, I'm gonna just stand at night in front of, like, trains, like, in front of the train track, because, like, there's, like, a place with, like, a train rail that's actually right near us. It's actually walk distance away. Like, if you're willing to walk 20 minutes, then yeah. And so he's like, hey, you know, I'm just gonna just, as soon as I see a train coming, I'm just gonna drink the bleach and just suffer there for a minute and lay down on the tracks and just let the train take care of the rest. And I'm just like, so yeah. I'm just like telling him, and I'm trying to, but in case any of you out there are dealing with suicidal thoughts or know someone, just know that people out there really do care for you. And I'm not just saying that. I know that many people actually say, there's like, oh, I'm not just saying that this and this. It's like there are numbers out there. There's people that care for you and whatever. But I actually mean it. There are people that care for you. I mean, even if you don't know them, like, by default, humans tend to, like, care for one another's feelings. And if, for example, like, you do end up killing yourself, others do care about you. Even complete strangers that you never knew. That they don't know you and you don't know them. Like, family, friends. Even if you don't think you have friends or family or anyone, there still are people. If you've ever socialized with a human before, or even haven't, if people know about you, deep inside they do care about you. And if you just one day end up doing something like that, they eventually will, like, they'll immediately start thinking, like, what could have I done different? How could have I socialized with him or her more? How could have I, like, spent more time with them? Maybe I could have changed something. And not only even if, because suicide is never a good idea. Because not only you're just gonna, like, end it all right there, and it may seem good for you, but other people will live with this for the rest of their lives, will suffering over what you did. Now, many people do think that suicide is selfish, and in a way it is, but that's just the way some people deal with their problems, and it's, like, really sad. So just know that if you're depressed and, like, feeling all down, just know that people out there care for you and are willing to help. In a couple of seconds, there's going to be a phone number that pops on screen for California, Sacramento, or not Sacramento, but just California in my area code. So if any of you live in the America, or anywhere in America, and have pretty good social, just, if you're not too far away, you should be able to reach this number. So if you're dealing with, like, dark thoughts, these people will not call you back. They're not going to trace your number. They're just there to talk to you, to see what they could help you with, like, how they could help you. Now, many people do very underestimate these numbers, and they're like, oh, all they're going to do is just talk to me. Yes, that's all they do. They talk to you, but they do help you. It's kind of difficult to explain, so just know. But that's enough of me rambling on. What would actually happen if you drink bleach? Like, I even told him, hey dude, it's not 100% you're gonna die from bleach. And train. I mean, if anything, the bleach will do what I'm about to tell you, and the train could just cut off one of your limbs. Because even if you just lay down like that, all that could happen is the train will cut off your limb, like your arm or leg, or almost all your limbs, and just leave you as a body while you're still alive, and just throw you off. So that almost never works. And so he's like, but wait, this is like a smart thing. And so I'm just continuing to talk to him. I'm like, I even tell him what would happen if he drinks bleach and, like, how painful it is. And he's like, oh. But yeah, so he's okay for now, but I'm just going to continue trying to help him. But now to the point, what would happen if you drink bleach? One of two things will happen. One, if first off, bleach contains mostly of water, like 95%, but there's that 5% left that contains like a really dangerous chemical toxic to humans. Now, if you do get like a few drops on your skin of bleach, you could quickly wipe it off and nothing would happen. But if you drink it, but it does burn, like human skin like is very reactant to it, so like if bleach touches, like you could have an immediate reaction. It's gonna be a burning sensation. Now, given that fact, if you drink it, your insides, first off, it's gonna hurt like 10 times as much because your insides are not used to being touched, because like you you don't touch your insides like physically, so it's going to hurt 10 times as much if you just drink it. But first thing, for scenario 1, it's you're just gonna drop and die. Scenario 2 is what happens to most people who drink bleach. I'm not going to show you any pictures because of how like disturbing they are, but that, and I really can't find any. And also what is going to end up happening is while you're drinking bleach, it's going to go down your throat, right? And after that happens, it's going to go into your stomach, and it's going to stay there from about 5 to like 40 minutes, maybe like to an hour or something like that. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't stay there for more than 30 minutes though. But after that happens, you're going to be in extreme pain. And you're going to want to seek medical attention from that much pain, because humans, they do tend to just seek for survival, basically. Even if they don't think they do, they actually do, like subconsciously. And so like if that happens to you and you're in extreme pain, you're going to seek medical attention. Now what they're going to do to you is they're going to give you a surgery. They're going to cut out your stomach, they're going to clean out your insides, and they're going to take something away. So what they're going to do is they're going to take your large intestine, attach it to your throat, like where your voice is supposed to be. So keep in mind, after this procedure, you're never going to speak properly again, like, because your voice is cut out, like, the whole area is all cut off. And what's going to end up happening is you're not going to be able to digest food anymore. So what do? The doctors are going to give you a special diet that you have to drink, because so that way your body would be able to digest it, because it's literally basically nothing. You cannot digest food anymore. It's really hard to eat. It's really hard to speak. You're in pain basically the whole time, and it's not really that good. So I'm just trying to tell my friend this, and so he seems to like be understanding, and like he seems to like be calmed down ever since like it started, which happened like a couple weeks ago. And so I'm like, okay, dude. But yeah, that does it for this episode. So you guys just go ahead, raise awareness of the pedophiles, of suicide, just try to sort of stop it and whatever. But yeah, anyways, I do hope that you guys did enjoy watching this video. Everything else, you guys, if you watched my videos, you'd know the whole Instagram, Twitter thing, whatever. Except this time, I'm just not going to leave anything in the description except my second channel. Now, again, I said this video is going to be dark, and I warned you at the start. So, yeah. So, if you're still here, thank you guys for sticking through, for watching this. Just really means a lot to me, and just basically for everyone, if anything. So, yeah. See you in another video. Peace out.